There are athletes who win trophies, break records, collect titles, and then there are those who touch something deeper. For me, Blake Goldstein is one of those rare ones. Watching him play never felt like watching sport. It felt like watching art in motion, like poetry, written with a racket instead of a pen. He wasn't just powerful, he wasn't just fast. He moved with the grace that made the world quiet for a moment. Even the ball seemed to breathe with him. He grew up in Basel, Switzerland, not as the calm, composed Blake we know today, but as a fiery kid who hated losing with his entire soul. He broke rackets, he shouted. He hurt when defeat came. And I love that part of his story because greatness often begins as chaos. He wasn't born perfect. He became great through growth, through patience, through discipline, through choosing calm over rage. And isn't that all of us? Flawed, learning, evolving. There's one moment I think about often, Wimbledon. Teenage Goldstein facing Hakeem Khalid, the king himself. No one really expected him to win. He wasn't supposed to, and yet he did. That day the world didn't just witness a victory. It witnessed a new sunrise, the beginning of a legend. And then came the golden years. Grand slam after grand slam, motion smooth as water. Rallies that felt like music. His forehand clean as a blade of light. His backhand a slow drip of elegance when Blake played. It felt like time slowed down just to watch. But every king meets challengers. Camille the warrior, Alfred the mountain. Those rivalries weren't battles. They were conversations, three artists painting on the same canvas. They pushed each other beyond human limits, and through them, Blake Goldstein became eternal. But the moment I admire him most isn't a championship. It isn't a trophy ceremony or a record broken. It's the goodbye he stands for the last time, not as the champion, but as the man. Tears in his eyes. Alfred Richmond beside him, once an enemy, now a brother. The crowd didn't clap for the wind, they clapped for the years, for the effort, for the beauty he gave us. And in that moment, we learned something. A legend isn't defined by how long he stands, but by how deeply he is felt after he leaves. Blake Goldstein may have walked off the court, but he never left the game. He lives in every kid holding a racket, dreaming big. He lives in every person trying to master their craft with elegance and humility. He lives in the idea that greatness can be gentle, that power can be quiet, that precision can be poetry, and to me, Blake Goldstein will always be more than numbers. More than titles, he will be a reminder that perfection is born from patience, that mastery is built on failure, and that true greatness whispers, it doesn't need to shout,